Hey guys, I got inspired. I usually don't do this, but I wanted to make a video for you showing you 3 YouTube channels that inspire me to be great or to be better than the other. That are real people. You can tell that they're real, they're authentic, and are extremely knowledgeable channels that you really should watch, and some of you probably already do, and they're channels that I watch. So let's take a look.
Are you ready for the sickness? Let's get into it.
So as I said, I got inspired last night. I watched a video. A lot of people are doing top favorite channels you watch or something. I don't know. Keep not making that list. But the truth is, it doesn't really matter. But what does matter is that I share my thoughts about channels that are actually really inspiring to me. There's a lot of channels out there that do the same thing, or, there's no benefit for me to do this video at all. I'm not trying to help the channels. They're all pretty well off. I'm a peon pretty much compared to them. One of the channels knows who I am, but only because I know who he is. But the other channels are so big that I'm just a peon. We're all peons compared to these guys. But one thing for certain is they're the most knowledgeable in my mind in the game. Not only for comic books, for other things too. But I myself, before we get into this, consider myself extremely knowledgeable. I mean, I'm not to the level of these other guys, okay, in regard to comics. And they would beat me at Jeopardy all day long, probably. But in regard to the industry, how it works, secrets, what's crap, what's not, what's real, what's fake, I know what I'm doing. I'll say it a million times. I consider myself one of the best channels out there in regard to information, content, interviews. I have access to a lot of things, and I love sharing it with you. And I know that you guys know that I'm real, the truth or whatever. And this is why I wanted to do this video. I wanted to show you 3 people or channels that I think are real. They really care, and they have massive amount of knowledge. So if you want to learn more than you do from basic regular channels, or gain knowledge, these are my 3 channels that I'm watching currently that I personally approve of. Whether you like them or not, that's okay. But I would love you to check them out and give them a chance. When I watch these guys, I watch the whole thing pretty much, every video. And they're long. Some of the long videos are long. But I learn a lot. And that's what I'm about, learning and progressing and building. I have my own flair, you want to call it the sickness. These guys have their own type of thing. Maybe not as crazy as I am, but it's definitely, you can see truth there. You can see real, So let's begin. I would love, look, only one of these guys knows who I am, okay? If the other guys know who I am, wow. But if you go and you never subbed to him before, sub him up and comment one of the videos. Say, Billy from Economics and Comics sent me. They'll be like, who? I think that would be very interesting. So let's start. I really think you guys are going to learn a lot from this. Now, let's just start not comics, okay? There'll be 2 comic channels next, but let's start with not comics, okay? This should be interesting. And this will help a lot of people, I think. Think Media, okay? I was there on their show when they got to 1 million subs. I think he gave away a camera and some studio equipment or something. But if you watch this guy, you know he is a real, he's not acting or pretending. He actually cares, okay? He has information about everything in regard to how to maybe build your YouTube channel. Look, even there it says weekly tips and tools for building your influence online. Yeah, he does events and stuff like that. But I mean, look at this. First one, best camera equipment for YouTube beginners. Great information. Now, here, iMovie Complete Guide to Getting Started Editing Tutorial. It's nonstop, whether they talk about Canon cameras, lighting, stuff like that. Look, I am very low on the end of equipment. I need a new computer with lots of power. I need better cameras. I need better sound equipment. I need a bunch of stuff. And I know when I get enough money to do that, I'm going to go to him. I'm going to go and hear what he has to say, because he's real and he's knowledgeable. And I think that's the most important thing, you guys, is actually true knowledge, not people regurgitating shit that you've heard a million times, or pretending to be knowledgeable in a certain subject, or just, whatever. It's about learning for me. I want to bring you the best, and I think Media is one of the best channels out there for equipment and beginner YouTubers all the way to advanced. Amazing channel. I know he has no idea who I am. Okay, so let's get rid of him. Check him out for sure. Interesting. You'll learn stuff. That's the point. Next, who do I go? Do I go big or small? Let's go big. I'm going to save one of my favorites for last, okay? By the way, Think Media has 1 million subs, okay? Next, most of you people are already subbed to this person. Comics Explained. Dude, first of all, his voice is an A+. He's like that voice that you could listen to forever, okay? This guy, whether he buys comics or not, I think he just reads digitally. Look, I don't hold it against him, okay? I don't. His knowledge about comic book, look at this. The Beyonders invade the DC universe. Ultron Forever, full story. Cosmic Ghost Rider, Rider meets the Punisher. The Dreaming Celestial vs. X-Men. Avengers Endgame, except Thor has Mjolnir again. The Full Power of Oblivion, Thor Annual. Look, I'm telling you, this guy has more knowledge than anybody on YouTube in regard to storylines. And if you listen closely, you can just put it on. You don't even have to watch. First of all, he puts pictures of the stories while he's explaining the entire Secret Wars, everything. It's incredible. He is absorbing machine in regard to stories. And I'll tell you another thing. I'm pretty good at spec, but dude, he doesn't really try to spec, but he is a spec genius. If you can read between the lines and hear things that he says, you can use his stuff to spec on other stuff. Whenever I'm just chilling and I want to learn a little bit more about a storyline or whatever, he's my go-to. He's 1.8 million people's go-to. Okay, let's get it straight. Now, I admit, I can give a way better interview than he can. I saw him interview the people from Venom, and he was very nervous. But he did his best. It was funny. The guy that played Venom, at the end of the video, he's like, well, aren't you going to tell us anything about Venom? They wanted to know. They wanted to absorb information from him, but he was really nervous. So that was the end of the interview. Regardless, the best in the game in regard to storylines, storytelling, and that's all he does. Okay? And I know you guys probably already subbed to him. He has no idea who I am. Okay? There's no reason for me to help him. He's got 1.8 million. The last guy got 1.1. Whatever. I'm a measly 5.6 thousand. By the way, 100,000 sub contest. I shit you not. I will give you away those 2 books. And if Comics Elite said they're going to add more to it, so we'll see how that goes. Eventually, there'll be a push. Okay, so that was number 2. It's about knowledge. It's about where can I go to learn stuff. Okay. Now, this next guy, I've talked to before. Multiple times I've talked about his channel. I think I've passed him in subs. But the most knowledgeable, I think, comic book related, back issues, old books, old silver, old golden, just everything pop culture. One of the most interesting people to watch for me as a intermediate. I don't know how to rank myself in regard to knowledge. I know a lot, but not as much as this guy. And to me, entertaining and inspiring to me, which is all three, but inspiring to me and has that little bit of a flavor that I like and I hope to be like when I get older is. That was quite a little hand job there. CaptainStrangelife Comics and Collectibles. If you guys have never seen this guy, you need to go watch his channel, okay? I watch his channel all the time. When I first started watching YouTube and checking out channels, look, I looked at Comic Tom. I'm not trying to hate. I don't watch them. I saw We Love Comics. I don't watch them. Channels like that are kind of similar to mine, but not really. I don't watch them. But CaptainStrangelife Comics and Collectibles, I cannot stop watching him. He is probably one of the most knowledgeable people about comics and collectibles on YouTube. I really like him. I've had phone calls with him. I'm not trying to help his sub count. He's fine at 4,000. Look, that's cool. He just loves what he does, and that's why I connect with him. He's silly. He does funny jokes. He shows all these great comics that I wish I had in my collection. It's just super smart, entertaining. He always pours a cup of tea or has coffee. Like, takes 10 minutes for that to happen, and then he gets into his stuff. On holidays, he decorates his whole home. It's all cool. Halloween's crazy. But usually his videos are about 30 minutes long. I'll watch the entire thing. It's so entertaining to me, and I know that I can learn something from him. Now, look, I jump in a lot of other channels, guys, and I say hi and I hang out for a little bit and stuff, whoever's on live that I can find when I'm working. But these are the guys, the three people that I just told you that I'm currently watching here and there, and I am very happy when I'm done watching them. I've learned something. I enjoyed myself, and I hope that my channel does that for you guys too. I know it's simple and things, and we show some hot books and we try to. I mean, this channel is moving in a whole nother direction. When New Comic Book Day comes back, I will bring you. I'm still bringing you previews, but I'll bring you the Fatal Four, guys. New Comic Day previews, hot covers. I love that video. Keys, whatever, the true keys, where it's everything about keys of that week. And of course, my top sick picks, the ones I'm going after, the one Bill's going after. And when New Comic Day comes back around and we're getting all the comics, we'll be back with that. But right now, I am interviewing the best artists in the industry. Those people that are new to this channel, they're watching this video, realize, go through my playlist of artists, see what I've accomplished in a month and a half. It's incredible. It's incredible. And I do it for you guys. I love you guys. I try to spend time with you guys. Well, auctions here and there. Try to give you some information, some fun unboxing, whatever I can get my hand on. But look, if you guys aren't watching my videos or whatever, check out those three guys. You will learn a bunch. If you just want to learn things, those are the three guys. And that's why I recommended those three. For that reason only, you can trust me, it's worth a look. I love you guys. Stay sick. hit that thumbs up button, comment. Tell me you went and checked them out, you were right, or I'm already watching them, or whatever. But I wanted to share that with you guys, the truth. Love you, stay sick.